What's up YouTube, it's your boy Batandi. Welcome back to the channel, welcome if you're new. A lot of you guys have been like, okay fine, you're posting a lot of entertaining content. Why don't you do something that is useful? I have decided that I'm going to talk about something that has affected me, that I'm sure is affecting a lot of people. And it's just one of those things that's there and we all probably go through it, but we just don't know. And the topic of today is Wednesday wisdom. Yes, you can see it. You can see the double hairline hide, huh? A hoodie, a do-rag. You know what to do. Like this video and subscribe to save my hairline, or else you shall receive years of a receding hairline.
No?
I'm not here to give you life advice. Why social media is bad for you.
Bruh.
Thank you.
First of all, social media is a very toxic place. Like, we all know that. I don't think there's anyone who doesn't know that. You go there and people are being body shamed. You go there and people are being abused. There's so much hate being thrown in social media. If you're not mentally strong, you're gonna cave into that hate. And it's just one of those things where you will sit there and hate yourself because of what someone online has said. It's not really good for anyone, even if you are strong, to be constantly exposed to that hate and negativity that comes on social media. It's not just hate, it's also like, for example, you go on and you see the protests everywhere, you see the sexual assault stories, what's happening in Yemen, you see everything that's going on in the world. And while you need to know that, and that's the good thing about social media, you have access to this information that previously you wouldn't have had before. The problem is that you're gonna go through a lot of stress, so it's important to detox and not spend your whole day reading all this negativity, looking at what stupid people are saying and then reacting to it, instead of just focusing on what you can do and focusing your energy on stuff that is less stressful for your mental health. It gives unreal and unhealthy standards for life, for body and everything. You look at people on Instagram and you think, damn, that guy has a good life. Why can't I live like that? Why don't I look as good as this guy? Why don't I have a body as good as this person, male or female? You get? So that whole unreal standard set by social media, mainly because, again, advertising in general is very sexualized. Like, people are more likely to buy stuff if an attractive person physically shows themselves. But the problem is, these people have everything going for them. Good lighting, good editing, good angles, poses, everything perfect. And then on the top of that, extra benefit of being able to spend the whole day exercising or doing social media. So it's not the same for everyone. So it's not really good, healthy for you to compare yourself to what another person is doing, because you're not in the same playing field, really. If you had as much time as that person doing what they're doing, you'd look like that. If you had the same teams working on editing and lighting, your photos would look amazing. Social media gives that unreal beauty standards, both for men and women, that basically makes people feel inadequate in their skin. Social media is very addictive. Like, you can easily spend a whole day on your Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. Everyone spends at least 8 hours on their phone, and that's mad. Why the hell am I spending so much time on my phone? Because it's really addictive. You are doing one thing and then you see something else, you see something funny, then you see something sad, then you see something depressing, then you see something happy, then you see something energetic, then you see something you don't agree with. It's just mad. A lot of times people have their own opinions and then they go on social media and they're ridiculed for it. Obviously there's some things you can't have another opinion, like anything bigotry related. If you're supporting hate, then you're just messed up. The problem is, you can express your opinion, and yes, it's freedom of speech, so even if you say something, that person has the right to come at you. But a lot of people take it too far and are very negative and mean and hurtful in what they say, and so that discourages people from expressing their inner selves and from developing critical thinking. They just look at what has the most retweets and be like, yeah, that's my opinion. But it's not how it works, bro. It's not how it works. This is now more related to the health aspect of it. A few weeks back, this is just my personal experience, I had essays and was obviously, everything on the news going on and stuff, checking Corona, all that stuff. So I was spending lots of time on social media and lots of time on my computer. So I barely left my room for like 1 or 2 weeks, just working. One day I had the worst headache of my life. Like, it was mad. It was mad. All that screen time and staying indoors and stuff. That headache was mad. Like, that headache was trying to kill.
Nice.
After a while, I thankfully, because of my intelligence, and not just my intelligence, one of my friends helped me, I figured out that, I'm spending too much time on my devices, and all that screen time and looking into is not good for my neck It's not good for my head, my brain, blood flow and everything. And so eventually I figured out, went outside and for a walk, just stood outside, soaked in some vitamin D and stuff. A lot of people, I don't know about you guys, but if you're experiencing headaches or experiencing colds or anything, it could be as a result of social media. As crazy as it sounds, I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice. It could be something like that because you're spending so much time on your phones, on your devices, but you're not going outside to get good vitamins or change of environment and all that stuff. So take that into consideration, bro. You actually never know. And eye problems as well. You can develop eye problems. I mean, social media is a good thing in moderation. Just my advice to anyone, again, who am I to advise you, but my advice to anyone listening is cycle it. You don't need to spend your whole day on social media. Spend a few hours, maybe even go 1 or 2 days without it. See how you feel, see how your body feels, see how your mind feels. Social media is good. Like, I'm posting this on social media, so I can't sit there and be like, social media is the devil. But like, social media is horrible if not used well, if not managed effectively. My advice to you guys, the Batandi gang, and what am I gonna name my subscribers? I need to think of a proper name, something unique. Okay, when I think of it, I'll just, I'll shout out my video. That's just, where was I? Anyway, I'm so bad at this and that. Anyway, so social media is, again, used well, it's good for you. You can make money. I mean, you have $1,000 phone. Make money off it. Why do you have $1,000 phone if you're not trying to make money off it? So try be productive on social media. Try, maybe start a YouTube channel, You don't be someone who takes in content. Be someone who produces content. Because that's liberating compared to someone who's taking in content, listening to everything you get. I'm not saying don't listen to them, but just be a change, be a voice of change. Don't just be on social media and be one of the mass, because it's a very draining process. It's a very, very draining process. Anyway, it's been your boy Batandi. If you haven't pressed like by now, you know what's coming. Take care. See you on Saturday.
See nobody coming near us. Ain't no limit where we're going now. I got women always showing now. On the view and any Judas Lumen make 'em missing. Ain't nobody kissing now. Young when a young sinner, peace when I'm done, and a head spin, I catch.